And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll change the look. A man from nearby Tucson who was a prep standout here in Arizona. It's Bijan Robinson. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now they'll audible to something else. A play fake. Now Penix. And going deep for Hill. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cards are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Here's Love again. And able to find a little space. He gets us up over the 15 to the 16. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, hey, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
60 Bison, 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
At the 33-yard line.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. That's complete to Michael Wilson. He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Let's go now. Tiger. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Don't blow 18.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. The Cardinals had 8-6 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Top 60. Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
60 by Dragon, 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready.
2nd and 11. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. It's the fullback. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Prater for the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Here's Penix. Over the middle, complete. That's Robinson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And looking to throw, Penix. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. First carry here for Joe Mixon. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Second down and 8. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Looking to throw, Penix. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's 3rd and a few inches. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. How about this? They'll change it at the line. They only get a hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it, 1st and goal. Deep in the red zone, seemed like they had their mind made up that that was 4-down territory, and now they've got it inside the 5.
I like the way you looked at that because you're thinking just like a play caller and a head coach who gave the play caller that authority.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Full connects on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
Here's 2nd and 8. Completes this to Elijah Higgins. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
third and short. They'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
60 Bison, 60.
On first down, here's Love. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Warriors 70. 19 Lion. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Back. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Christian Harris there finding his way home to record the sack.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Third and 19.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hawk 19.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Tag. Head to 60. Head to 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Operating from the gun. Back. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, first and 10. And now they'll shift things around. To the air, Penix. The RPO will keep it himself. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll make it second down. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Complete to Harrison. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr. from 21 yards away. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Well, Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 33 yards that time.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. They'll go play action here with Penix. That one deep for London. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Now it's second and 10. Now Penix. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts, 31 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. Throwing to start the drive. Beck. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's second and 10.
Let's go. 19 Lions, 18
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
He's got this downfield to McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey McBride, 65 yards. And the Cardinals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
And 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Prater for the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Now they'll change things up. They'll throw with Penix. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards.
Ready up.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll drop the throw. Mr. Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Falcons are an extra point away from drawing level. Now Folk for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Beck. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Operating from the gun, Penix. Open man downfield is Hill. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.